We want us to like,
What we brought you in.
I don't know what
for,
else,
This is it, like-
what else we have to do from an IT standpoint, like.
Hope you had your,
At this point,
Have your
I just
convictions.
need
have it set its job.
It's there.
information on how to set it up for testing so that you can
Okay.
Let's go back.
try to install it
Over
on
it.
a laptop
There you go.
and then kind of swap this one out.
Ed, do you have an email I can send you that I can send you the link if you want to test it out on a laptop?
It's ed.lewis@starpt.com,
Is it LEW or LOU?
LEWIS,
Ed.Lewis at what?
starpt.com.
You're so interesting.
Okay, it's gonna come from M Stewart at Dorsey, and I'll just send the Movement Suite link.
I'm reversed. We left.
And Ed, I just sent you an email. That's my email, and my cell phone's at the very bottom of that. If you need to get in touch with me, I'm happy to chat through anything.
That'd be great.
Thank you so much, Ed. Really appreciate your time.
Guys, thanks for coming here. Appreciate it.
Good job, Ed. I don't know what you did, but you did it.
But we did it. It was.
Okay, so now you're filling in the subject information. So go ahead and just fill out.
Lane, how much do you weigh?
Oh gosh, I don't know. 165.
Great. How tall are you?
5'6".
Wow, I was so close. And then do I need to put an email in there?
You don't have to. No.
Okay.
Unless you want this data.
I might want it. I'm kidding.
Cool, cool,
So
cool.
I'll pass.
All right. When's your birthday?
May 21st, 1999.
Oh, you're coming up.
Coming up.
I'm on the horizon.
Coming up.
I forgot.
24.
Stop.
It's fine.
Don't crush me. I want to be 21.
All right. Sports demographics. Your dominant side is your right hand.
Mm-hmm.
Great. Your main sport.
What are
What'd
the
you grow up
options?
playing?
Volleyball
I mean, literally everything
is on there.
is on here, which is great.
Fencing.
Are you actively like? Should we be worried about if they're actively playing a sport versus like?
Actually, like, what's your main sport? Or you can play it in like, what sport are you in right now? It kind of depends on how you want to play that.
So Lane's a grown up who may not be actively playing a sport. So like if we're just doing like an AMI on somebody that is not necessarily trying to get back to anything, but we're looking at like general health or something.
Yeah, there
You
might
just-
be like
none?
yeah, none, or
Oh, we have other. Other is an option.
that'll do. Yeah, use your best judgment on that one for sure.
Okay. I'm gonna put volleyball for you,
Thank you.
and we're gonna put recreational.
Here we go. That's
There you
it.
go.
Yeah.
How many
Makes
how many
sense.
years have you played said sport?
I can't do the math. 15. I don't know. That's
More
probably-
than 10.
You were 15 years old?
No.
Or
No, I started playing when I was like 8.
oh, okay.
Whatever the math on that is.
Oh, player status, second string or starter.
Oh my gosh.
I like it.
I think this question's kind of mean.
I
It's
know.
kinda
If
sad.
you don't know, you don't have to put it. But if you know for a fact, you can just like go ahead and put it in.
Yeah, I'm not gonna ask that one.
I know. I'm like, there's like definitely a psyche portion to that.
Right. I was gonna say I've been on both ends of that question, so and I would not like it.
Have you had a previous ACL injury to your left leg?
No.
Have you had a previous ACL injury to your right leg?
No.
Orthopedic history. Anything to your lower extremities on the left?
No.
Ankle, knee.
What about the
I
right?
sprained my right ankle.
Right ankle.
And that's such a good example. Like, people are gonna be like, no. So like, I always run through and be like, you've never had low back pain, you've never had knee pain, you've never had an ankle sprain.
Mm-hmm.
And we've not had any current injuries. This is just previous right ankle sprain.
Mhm.
Okay. Any history of concussion?
No.
And then press save at the bottom right, I believe. And then you'll search for, is it lane? I missed that.
Mhm.
Okay, so then you'll like you can either type lane or it's in alphabetical order as far as their last name goes.
Do I need to, so it gives me knee activity down here. Please
Oh,
indicate
yeah,
how
so-
often you perform
so
each
that's-
activity in your healthiest and most active state in the past year.
So if you're rehabbing someone back, that's going to be when you're at your best. So if it's like a high school athlete, when you're at your best in season, they're going to be practicing every single day. So you can just do
Right.
5 or more. Yeah.
Oh. How often are you performing each activity in your healthiest and most active state in the last year? Running,
3 times a week.
atta girl. Cutting,
Cutting.
Like
Yeah.
So
sport,
like
maybe
I
once a
play
week.
pickleball. It's
like there was a bear and
once. I'll cut once a week.
deceleration.
It's like sprint to slow down.
Once a week.
Options are also once a month or less than once per month.
Pivoting.
How often do I pivot? Less than once a month.
All right. Now we'll click save.
And then search.
Yay. All right. I have Lane.
Okay, so double click.
Uh-huh.
And then does it open up to all the modules?
Yes.
So go ahead and click AMI. We're going to run through AMI because I think that's the hardest and it translates over to the knee pretty well. Unless
Yeah.
you guys want to learn the knee today.
No, I think this is fine.
Yeah, okay.
Cool. Okay, so then it's probably going to tell you to connect the RFD. So if you double click on the AMI, click the top
Video.
button. I think it should be like live video.
Uh-huh.
And then it'll prompt you to connect the RFD. So you'll attach that with the USB.
Where is it?
Awesome. And so now you're gonna prep the patient. So, or what pops up on the screen? Is there like a screen with sensors on it?
You know, loading.
Oh, loading.
Here it comes.
Pelvis left
Aha.
and a back.
And a man.
Okay. So does it show like sensors?
It shows him on a guy's back.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and click on the lower sensor. So like on the screen,
Uh-huh.
just click on it. And we're gonna double check your serial numbers. So if you click on that, does a box pop up serial number?
Yes.
It wants one.
Okay, so you're gonna type that in. So on the back of the lower left,
Uh-huh.
if that's the one that you clicked, there on the back of that sensor, there should be an SN number.
Yes. 6731.
Okay.
And then you'll click OK, I believe, and then you'll do the same thing on the upper right. And you'll want to make sure you pop those sensors back into the charging dock too when you're finished.
39 BO.
39 what?
B 0.
Okay.
So now your screen should say something like, I've checked all the sensors, all of it's good to go. There should be a bottom right arrow or bottom arrow on the right hand part of the screen.
Uh-huh.
Click that. And now is it loading and it's showing you PSIS, put the DAPS on and all that good stuff? Okay, so
Uh-huh.
now you're going to set up Lane. So you're going to put the DAPS on her back. So remember, you're going to need 4 adhesives and 4 blue clips.
They're still on my back.
And my shins.
Yeah, it's a really good selling point. I'm like, they're really lightweight and you can't feel
Yeah.
them.
Yeah. You don't even notice.
Yeah, you get used to it. And then you'll put once you have them all depped up, remember dog wears backpack. And if you want to show me one, and just make sure you're peeling off the top part of the adhesive.
That'd be good.
That was a really good catch, Brittany. I wouldn't have thought of that. So good thing you were on the call. I was like, how is this working right now?
That was just not
This
happening.
is my right.
Okay. Dog wears a backpack
Yep,
on the one side.
nailed it.
This piece, right?
Yep,
The middle guy.
nailed it. Perfect. Make 3 more just like that. And then once you've made them up, you're gonna have her lift the back of her shirt and make 2 marks on her PSIS.
I don't know where that is, but you'll just do it. We're gonna pull your pants down a little.
Oh, we need this thing again
Yep.
A little circle.
And just ask questions, but I'm gonna kind of let you do this on your own.
Okay. So we want this guy level.
too. Between the spine, right?
Right there.
So like the top of the blue is at the PSIS, right?
Yep, in line with the PSIS, and then the
then
spine
the
are your
dots.
sexy prongs. Nailed it.
Okay. Okay. All right, we're
Stick
gonna
that in lane shorts. Make sure lane's standing up straight. That's the hardest part.
Okay.
And then it fits. So the prongs are facing each other.
I'm just gonna do
Yeah,
one of
do
those.
the Perfect. Yeah, and you just relax. Smart.
At least for now.
Smart. And these guys face each other.
Yep.
Nice, this little thingy. Ever so nice. Okay.
Awesome. Then you're gonna put her or Lane's daps on the shins.
Okay. Do you want to do these?
This.
I'm actually.
Or, yeah,
is that
if you
okay?
want Mark's, that's
Sorry.
fine. No.
Your hot 5'6".
Okay. I'm gonna run to the bathroom really quickly. Brittany.
Same.
Okay.
And then go to this way, please.
Mhm.
I'm sweating. That's gotta go. Okay. Thank you, ma'am. So that should be facing if I'm looking at her to the right.
And prongs are middle of the line.
Put on the tibia.
Yeah, just.
Kind of on that medial aspect.
Mm-hmm. But so that it's on tibia.
Uh-huh.
This one was weirder.
Yeah, this one's harder. So I want to be here.
She's
And then
dapped.
you guys-
Got it.
To the right. Okay, let me see
Mhm.
your shins. Not that I don't trust you guys, but
No. Oh, good check. Yeah.
Awesome. Nailed it.
Yay.
And that left side, I'm just double checking, is on the actual tibia. It's not too far over on the soft tissue. The left one.
Yeah. Yeah. We're like, that's the edge of the tibia right there.
What about the other one?
Oh, this guy, her left. Yeah. Same thing. That's the edge of the
Okay.
tibia right there.
Awesome.
Because
Okay,
is it
now-
supposed to be kind of on that medial aspect? Is that right? Okay.
Yeah, you want it on the most medial. You just want to make sure it's on the tibia. Okay. Now what's on your screen? Hi, Lane. Thanks for playing.
Hey.
I don't know if you have to
Because
join.
error, restart pairing is one of my options.
Yeah, that's fine. The reason why that happened was because we took the sensors out of the dock. So what you're going to do is you're going to take the sensors out of the dock and disconnect the RFD for just like 1 second, and then pop them all back in the dock, pair the RFD back up, and then you're going to press, I think it's reconfigure. Once they're all back in the dock, and then the RFD is back connected.
Do I have to pop the little ones out too?
Nope. Good question. And I hate when that happens, but love when it happens during training, because it could happen.
That helps. Yeah.
Okay, so everybody's connected and then I just click restart pairing, or it'll do it automatically.
Yep, click restart pairing.
Excuse me. Bless. Thank you.
And now it should be loading again, showing you like the PSIS or something like that.
Uh-huh.
Okay, perfect. Lane, do you know what you're doing today?
I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm ready.
No, I love it. Love the attitude. That's perfect. So what you're going to be doing is you're going to be going through a few exercises. So you're going to go
Okay.
through a 60-second front plank, 20
Mhm.
double leg body weight squats, and you're just going to go to your best ability, right? 20 double leg body weight squats, 60-second side plank on the right, and then same thing on the left. Okay, and then they're going to take your sensors and move them from the back and put them on the shins. You're going to go through a series of single leg exercises all on your right side, and then same thing all on the left side. So you're going to go through 10 single leg squats, 10 single leg hops, a multi-directional hop to plant where you're jumping forward, backwards, outside, inside, and then an active ankle lunge. And we'll do all of that on the left.
Perfect.
Okay, did you know what you're signing up for today?
I didn't, but now I do.
Let's go. Let's get it. How's that? Okay, what is it saying now?
It says, please prepare for sensor placement, and then at the bottom it says setting up device, and it's giving me
Spinning wheel.
gray spinny wheels.
The next screen that you're going to see, it's going to tell you to undock the sensors. So that's when you know you're ready to go.
Okay.
What are your sensors currently doing? Are they flashing quickly or flashing slowly?
I've got quick white flashes now, and it says I can
Okay.
place sensors on the subject.
Awesome. So you're going to take the upper sensor, take it off the dock, and put it on her upper back.
Okay.
And yeah, you kind of got to push it in hard, and Lane might want to push back into her.
Okay.
I will.
And then lower goes on the lower, so on the PSIS one.
Okay.
And just double checking the lowers on the lower and the uppers on the upper.
Yep.
Awesome.
Okay.
And so like sometimes it's easier if you go like the big part first and then just snap the two smaller parts in. Does that make sense? I don't know how else to explain it.
There we go.
Okay, and then you should have like a check mark or an arrow at the bottom right once they're in on the screen. Go ahead and click that.
Okay, it says please place lead apps, which we already did.
We've already done that. We're ahead. So you go ahead and press the arrow. And now is it a calibration?
Yeah, it says lordosis calibration. So you're going to stand in your usual standing posture.
On it.
And
Okay.
don't move, Lane. So then you're going to press that calibration button.
Yep.
So this is calibrating her normal curve of her spine. And then once that calibration button comes or stops, let me know what the lumbar lordosis number is.
-35.
Awesome. So negative means extension. That's your first checkpoint of if you've put the sensors on correctly. If you're seeing a positive number, it's going to look funky. Okay. So negative is perfect. So now you're going to go to an arrow, I believe, at the bottom right.
Yep.
And now you should be in the test.
It's white for now. I think it's loading. This sweet little
It said that it was
service.
gonna be sluggish anyway, because there's a ton of stuff happening in the background for downloads and updates and shenanigans right now, so.
on its
Well,
last
that's
leg.
that's for sure.
I'm really wondering if they'll let us like just download the app.
Oh, here we
onto
go.
One of the,
Okay, perfect.
like,
So now you should see like all the exercises in the left hand side.
okay,
Perfect. And you should see a blue dot on the plank. Do you see that? On the left hand side, a blue dot.
No.
No blue dot.
Can I see the screen?
Mhm.
Oh, now it is.
Wait, there it goes.
Okay, perfect. So the blue dot indicates where you guys are going to be at on your test. Okay, so that's the exercise that you're performing. At the top of the screen, you should also see it says 0 out of 60.
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay, that's your timer. So it's a 60-second plank. If she maintains it the entire time, it's going to close the window automatically.
Okay.
If she does not maintain the entire 60 seconds, you're going to, once you open up the capture window, and we'll go through how to do that, there's going to be a failed button at the very top. You're going to press failed and then hit the space bar to close the capture window. So you want to analyze only the time that they've stayed up in the plank.
Got it.
Okay.
So she needs to be planking in front of the video screen. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
Let
So
me go now for your phone.
yeah, go ahead and grab like a mat or something. We just don't like Eric's pads because that's gonna like make them unstable.
Yeah. No. Nobody likes the RX pads here. Don't worry about that. We use them all the time, but my patients are like, you should get new ones. And I'm like, no, it's perfectly broken in.
I know they're like all cracked and gross.
It's delightful.
And then with the laptop, if you could just like face
Yeah.
the patient or the screen, one of the two, so I can kind of see what's going on. That
And
would
here we
be
go. Let's see if we can
easy.
work this camera.
I'm so terrified to unplug this right now.
I wouldn't if the
Yeah.
sensor's charged or the surface is charged, you can, but the surface sometimes dies quickly. Brittany
Mhm.
knows a little bit about that, don't you, Brittany?
It's been plugged in the entire time that we have been talking, and it says 12% battery right now.
Yeah, don't unplug it. Yeah, you guys need a new surface or a laptop or iPad or something.
Definitely. Okay.
All right. So what you're gonna do? So who's administering this test? Is it Stephanie?
Stephanie.
Okay, Stephanie. So what you're gonna do? You're gonna read off the instructions, and then I'll kind of give you my own tips and tricks on this. Okay.
Okay. So, Lane, you're gonna hold the plank for 60 seconds without moving. If you do move, you must try to continue to hold the plank for the full 60 seconds. You only get one try.
Okay.
You want me to begin?
So how the scoring or how the plank works is you're going to put her in the most perfect position possible. Okay? Because once we set them in that position, they gain points as they hold that position. So if you start them in a flat back position and they deviate outside of 8 degrees for longer than 2 seconds, it will knock them a point. Okay? Now, if you start them in extension already, they don't have too far to move from a deviation standpoint. Right? So you want to put them in the flat back position, feet together on their forearms. So let's get her in that position first. And then Stephanie, once she's in that position, you're going to hit the space bar and it's going to open up a capture window for you. That means the test, that exercise has started.
Okay.
Does the camera have to stay super still, like for during the test, or how does that work? Like,
Yeah, so the camera's just getting like the video of it. It has nothing to do with the objective data, so it's totally up to you and what you want to see. Like when I tape, I like to see the shoulders to the heels so I can see that extension or if they go into flexion. So it's totally up to you guys though.
Okay.
So get Lane in the perfect position, feet together on the forearms, back nice and flat. And then once she's good to go,
Okay.
space bar. And don't move, Lane. Once they hit the space bar, don't move.
Lobo. I hit the space bar.
And then did a capture window pop up? So a blue box.
No.
Is it a spinning
Okay,
circle?
It's going now.
Okay, perfect. So at the top, you should see like your seconds out of 60. So what you're
Yes.
on. And then you should also see like a failed box at the top.
Yes.
Keep on, keep on.
Okay. So like if she touches the ground, if her hips fall, if her knees fall, you're going to press failed and then the space bar, and that's going to close the capture window.
Okay.
If she doesn't fail, you're just going to let this ride out and the box will automatically close on its own.
Okay.
What are we at?
35 seconds.
Atta girl.
Woohoo.
Go, Lane, go.
Guys, killing it. Oh, yeah.
53. 57. And you may stop.
Sweet.
Nice.
Awesome.
I'm so
So that
impressed.
blue dot should go into the double leg squat. Do you see that?
Yes.
Okay, so go ahead and read off the double leg squat instructions.
All right. So you're going to face away from me.
Okay.
You're going to hold your arms out in front and squat down to 90 degrees at your knees, moving in a controlled way. Yes.
And back up.
And then you're going to come back up. Yes.
Okay.
All right. We're going to do that 20 times.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Stephanie, what you're going to do is you're going to press the space bar. You'll see the capture window open up. You'll cue her to squat. She squats down. Once she comes back up straight, you hit the space bar to close the capture window.
And I have to do that with every squat?
Correct. So she's on your cue every single time.
Okay.
Tell me when.
All right. So I'm going to hit the space bar and then she's going to go.
Yep, space bar, squat. She squats, comes back up straight, space bar.
Hold on, Lane.
Okay, I'm like, I'm listening for the space bar, but I don't know.
Yeah, you'll want to say squat to her. So space bar, squat.
Will a blue box pop up again?
Yeah. And
Oh.
do you see like a spinning wheel?
Yeah.
Yeah, your surface is really slow. Just wait for that capture window to open up.
Yeah. All right, Lane, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Space bar squat. All right, there we go. There we go. All right, ready?
Mm-hmm.
Space bar squat. Good. Space bar squat. Good. Space bar squat. Good. Space bar squat. Good. Go. And go.
And with this, you want to make sure you're capturing that entire bell curve. Do you see that nice bell curve in the capture window?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
You ready?
Mhm.
Go. Good. Go. Good. Go. Go. Good. And again. Good. Go.
This is number 14. You're killing it. Thank you.
Go.
Perfect. You're seeing that count. And once it says 20 out of 20, that means you have one more.
Okay. All right, go. 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 Last one. Go.
Okay, so now that blue dot should go to right side plank. Is that what you see?
Yes.
Sure did.
Awesome. Nice job, Blaine. So now you're going to read off the directions and I'll tell you what you need to know for the side plank.
All right, so for your side plank, you're gonna be on your right-hand side. You're gonna hold the side plank for 60 seconds without moving. If you do move, you must try to continue to hold the plank for the full 60 seconds. You only get one try.
Perfect.
Am I my elbow or my head?
Elbow.
Elbow.
And then, so it's going to be on the elbow, feet stacked, left hand on left hip. Again, you're going to put her in the correct position. So like the main thing that I typically see was like that left shoulder will rotate over top and then her butt will be back. So just make sure she's all nice and lined. Once she's in that position, space bar.
Beautiful. Go.
Oh, space bar.
Did your capture window pop up?
It's trying real hard.
That's okay. So we can always adjust the capture window at the end to make sure that we're capturing everything for her side plank too. Has it opened yet? Okay.
It started to give me a spinning wheel, and now the spinning wheel's even frozen. Oh wait, there we go. You're going, you're going. Turns out you're only 4 seconds in.
Okay.
Does it make a difference? So it gives me the option to click play on the left side
Yeah.
column as well versus the space bar. Like, would that make it load any faster or different?
She said
Yeah, really good question. So on the very first rep or on the side plank, yes, absolutely. So on the next side plank, maybe press the play button. But
And
once
see-
you get into like the single leg squats, only the first rep, you're able to press the play button. But yes, it will make it go a little quicker.
You're doing great, Lane.
my arm is shaking.
Keep it up. 45 seconds.
Are we allowed to cue them at all, like for their form?
Good question. No, because you wanna assess their actual movement, right? You want to see their deviation.
Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going.
Unless you feel like they're gonna get hurt. But
Only the running one, right?
You may stop.
Mhm.
Oh, thank God. Woo.
Nice job, Blaine. Did you breathe at all?
I don't know.
Hard to
I might have
say.
gotten hurt.
Now you're gonna do the left side, so same
We're
exact
comp,
thing
baby.
for comp.
That was crazy for some reason. Dude, that
All right.
was hard.
Are you
I
ready?
know, what is up with these? See what it looks like.
So I clicked play that time and it's still
Is it still taking its time?
trying to load. I'm really sorry, Lane. You're doing like
That's
90
okay.
second side planks right now.
Slower.
There you
There it
go.
goes.
That loaded faster this time.
So we always do this pop quiz. What's the most active muscle in a side plank?
Glute med?
Yeah, nailed it.
Woo!
So glute med's the most active muscle. The reason why we do the side plank before all of the single leg exercises is to fatigue the glute med.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
Love it.
This makes me really happy that we work out glute med so much.
I know.
And everybody's like, oh, I'm here for my shoulder. Why does my butt hurt?
You know, that's such a good point. I love testing baseball players for this, specifically pitchers,
Yes.
so I can understand their lower half in relation to their shoulder and their elbow.
Mm.
Hold on. You're almost there.
Okay.
Come on, Lane.
Stop.
That was good.
Good job.
Woo!
Awesome. So now a screen should be popping up and it's telling you to move the sensors from the back to the shins. Is that
It
happening?
sure is.
Awesome.
Like
So
you've done this before. She's good.
take the upper right sensor and put it on their right leg. You're going to mess this up at some point. So I always say, is this your right leg? And then you'll do the same thing with the lower left. The left sensor goes on the left leg. And that's the right leg, Lane?
Yes.
Perfect. I always ask the patient just in case like I get it wrong, they get it wrong too.
You have someone else to blame.
Exactly.
Any recommendations for getting these off?
Um,
I mean, I've got them, but is there a way to do it better?
I usually hold the like prong part and then take off the bottom first, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Or you could just take the whole dap off their back and then pop it.
Oh,
And so Lane, if you want to move your pant legs down, you're more than welcome to. You can have, unless those are where your pants are at. Yeah, it's totally up to you.
Yeah, you can put your pants down if you want.
Okay, when I said that, I was like, oh shoot, are those just like, do they go to the knees?
Wait, that's really funny. That'd be tragic. We don't allow those here.
A little panic moment. I was like, maybe that's
Wait, that's funny. I just thought you would do this with your hands, then I was like, am I supposed to do some of my belly?
okay, so now it should be, so you should, I think, press like an OK button or a bottom arrow,
Yeah,
and you're back to the normal screen.
yeah,
And you should be on single leg squat on the right.
yes.
Okay, so you have 10 reps. So the way that you know that there's 10 reps is like the 0 out of 10 up at the top.
Yep.
So very similar to the double leg squat, you're going to press the space bar every single time they start
Okay.
and stop. Okay, so you read off the directions and I'll kind of re-emphasize what you need to know.
All right, so on your right leg, we're gonna start in a single leg stance with your right knee straight. You're gonna perform a single leg squat to 35 to 40 degrees
Okay.
and move in a controlled way without touching the opposite foot to the ground. We're gonna do this 10 times.
Okay.
So you're gonna go, when I say space bar again, right? We're gonna do it that way.
So you're going to have her keep her left leg behind her, bent and behind her. So the
Okay.
reason for that is we don't want the counterbalance for the pistol squat. Okay. So you're going to hit the space bar, cue her to squat. She squats down, comes back up straight. Now, when you open up the space bar and when you open up the capture window, there's going to be 2 boxes at the very top.
Okay.
One's going to be loss of balance. So if she touches the ground, if she puts her hands on something, you're going to click that button and then hit the space bar. You want to capture that in that capture window. Okay.
Okay.
The other one's going to be loss of pelvic control. So if you see Trendelenburg or retro Trendelenburg, that's where you're going to hit loss of pelvic control.
Okay.
See it.
Okay.
All right. Are
I'll
you
face
ready?
you.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm ready.
Squat.
How far down?
About there.
All right.
So whatever she feels comfortable doing, because that's going to be a metric that you're going to want to see.
It's
So
not
don't
really
feel
hard about
hard.
that. Oh gosh. All right. Squat. Good. Squat. Squat.
Oh my gosh. So, Mako, would you call that loss of
I would call that a loss of pelvic control. Yeah.
pelvic control?
Kind of
Okay.
like anytime you see their foot fly out or anytime you see them corkscrew. Is what I
Okay.
would.
Should I have a bell curve again on this one or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you?
Kind of.
It's not all the way complete.
Squat.
So then that means you're closing the window too early. So wait until she comes up into a straight
There we
position.
Better.
Squat.
Good question.
Squat.
So that would be a loss of pelvic control to me.
Okay. Me too.
Squat.
Okay.
So I just
Here we go, here
tag
we go.
like when it
It has to be during the
during
capture, is that right?
capture.
During the capture, yeah.
All right. Squat. Okay. And last one. Squat. Okay.
And then did the blue circle go to the single leg hop?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So go ahead and ring single leg hop. We're still on our right leg.
All right, so still on the right leg, you're gonna start in a single leg stance with your right knee straight. You're gonna hop off the ground as high as possible without losing control. You must stick the landing and return to a steady position with your knee straight.
Mhm.
You're gonna do it
So-
10 times.
It's the space bar. With the space
Yeah.
bar.
Yep. So you're gonna hit the space bar, cue her to jump. So space bar, hop. She's gonna jump, land, come back up straight and still. Once she's straight and still, that's when you're gonna hit the space bar to close the capture window. If she does like a jump, land, multiple hops, you want to capture all of that until she's straight and still.
Really?
But that's not a loss of balance.
Okay.
Ooh, fancy.
All right. Jump.
make sure she comes back up straight.
Okay. Jump.
Oh, so pelvic control. Sorry, Lane.
Okay, guys. You would say pelvic control for that versus balance, because balance has to be if they like touch down.
Correct.
Okay.
Only
got
if
it.
they touch the ground or grab onto something. That's loss of balance.
Jump.
It's just gonna make me mad.
That one you would say balance.
Nope. Nope,
No,
still
still.
not balanced because she didn't touch the ground.
Okay, okay.
Good questions.
Jump. So determined. Jump.
There, okay, I'm there.
Jump. Jump.
Just a little pelvic control.
Jump.
Jump to the side, I think.
You did. Last one. Jump.
Wait, hold on.
No.
You guys.
It's recording now. Jump. Balance. Finally, we got a balance.
Got my headless wall.
Okay, so now
Alright.
that blue dot should be on hop to plant.
Yes.
Okay. So read that off and I'll tell you.
Okay, so for this one, you're gonna start in a single leg stance with your right knee straight. From this position, you're gonna hop forward, backwards, to your right and to your
My
left.
left. Okay.
And it says lateral and then medial. So since we're doing your right leg, go to the right.
Okay. Front, back, right, left.
So you're going to capture each, and you can put your foot down, Lane. So you're gonna capture each individual rep. So it's going to be space bar, hop forward, jump, land, come back up straight, space bar. Space bar, hop backwards, jump, land, come back up straight, space bar. Space
Okay.
bar, hop right. Space bar, hop left. And then she's gonna do that again. So then from that left, she's gonna hop forward, backwards, outside, inside, capturing each individual rep.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, because the way it's worded is a little funky.
Yeah. And just be conservative on your space bar. Like give her time to settle.
Yes, I learned that last time.
Hey, that's why we're on here. To learn. Good.
All right, are you ready?
Mhm. Ready.
Hop.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna scream.
You go backwards.
Okay.
Hop.
That's hard.
Mhm.
You're gonna go to the right.
Mm-hmm.
Hop.
Out of baby. Here it is.
You go to the left. Hop. So now you're going forward again.
Mhm.
Hop.
Nice.
Go back. Right. Left.
Hey.
Good job.
What'd you say?
We said good job.
All right.
Okay, so now you should be on the ankle lunge. Is that right?
Yes.
So
Yes.
this one I usually will grab like an Eric's pad or like a pillow just to put their knee on. They're on like a kneeling lunge, but it's totally up to you guys how you want to play this.
All right. So you're gonna kneel on your left knee with your right leg in front and your foot flat.
I'm gonna step over this.
Mhm.
I'm touching the ground.
Yep. You're gonna lean forward so your right knee is as far over your foot as possible without lifting your heel off the ground.
Mm-hmm. So your heels up. You're right.
Yeah. So you're gonna start straight up,
Mm-hmm.
and then we're gonna say go, and you're gonna do that 3 times.
Okay.
Do I have to hit the space bar all 3 times again?
Yes. And so
Okay.
from a starting position here, you want her to start in 90 degrees of her ankle every single rep.
Okay.
So I usually put like hands on my hips, have their hands on their hips. Yep. 90 degrees in the ankle, and you're gonna press the space bar, then cue them to go. You want to see that entire active motion.
Right.
She's gonna shift as far forward as you can, Lane, without lifting your heel up. And then this one's gonna be 10 seconds. So it's gonna automatically close the box. You don't have to close the capture window,
Oh,
Stephanie.
okay. Great.
Okay.
All right.
Are you ready?
Mhm.
Go.
Is it up?
Lies.
Oh.
Go ahead and go. There you go.
And you see that timer at the top?
Yeah.
Anytime you see it out of like whatever seconds, you know you don't have to close the capture window.
Perfect. Okay. And then you come back to neutral.
Mhm.
Yep, put her in that 90 degree and then repeat that 2 more times.
Go. Relax. Last one. Go. And relax. Good job.
Now the left side. The left side's gonna be
Now we gotta do your left.
Okay.
yeah. So you guys are gonna cruise through the left side like I'm not even there. Okay.
Okay.
You can really see like how it flows. So you should be starting with single leg squat. So this is all on you guys.
Okay, we're switching drivers. Okay.
Are you okay if I use the restroom real quick?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna
Squatting.
Yep. So we're gonna do a single leg squat.
Okay.
So start on your left in a single leg stance with your knees straight. Perform a single leg squat to 35 to 45 degrees. Move in a controlled way without touching your opposite foot to the ground. We're gonna do this 10 times. All right, I'll tell you when to go. And Maka, you said this one is a individual capture.
Correct.
Okay. All right.
Space bar squat, space bar.
Hang on, yeah.
Okay.
It's like when it captures. One moment. I'm loading.
Mm-hmm.
Goodness. Okay, go ahead. On the left. Squat and up. Squat. All right, squat and up. So like even on one like that, Maka, do I put a loss of pelvic control? Like I saw her hip drop, so go ahead and put it down.
So like I would do it if you see her right leg go past her left side. Like if you're able to see it on her left. Yeah.
Like if she adjusts, but otherwise like this, that's okay.
Yeah, that's kind of the only way that we've like objectively said this is if their leg flies out to the side or if they go into a corkscrew. So if you see either of those.
Got it. Okay.
Now on the new one, you don't have to do that. It just tracks the metric.
Okay, because you got the pelvic thing. Yep.
Yeah.
All the way up. Good. Okay. Again. All the way up. And again. All the way up. Good. And again. Mhm. Again. Okay. Again. All the way up. Again. All the way up. Okay, that was 10. Rest.
And so then just double check to make sure the blue dot's on the single leg hop.
Yes, it is.
Okay, cool.
All right, so now we're doing single leg hop on the left. So starting in a single leg stance, the left knee straight, hop off the ground as high as possible without losing control. You have to stick the landing and return to a steady position with your knee straight.
Okay.
Just a second while we're loading, so you don't have to stand it. It's super slow. Good times. Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead, stand.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you when. Come on. Like totally frozen.
What's happening?
It's just frozen. So annoying.
That is annoying.
The whole system's frozen.
Yeah, and like once I clicked spacebar, like I didn't get a capture window. Let's try again. Okay, here we go.
That'd be
So
cool.
once I- Ready? Left. Trying to start it. Yeah, it's being super slow with the capture window, so it's not showing anything. It's kind of like stopping the graph.
Is this the first rep or are you in the middle of it?
I haven't done any. Yeah.
Okay. Try pressing the play button.
Okay. Okay, ready?
Mm-hmm. Jump. No.
Anything?
Graph's going, but nothing on the capture
No capture.
window.
Do you see like a spinning circle off to the left side?
Sure do. Sometimes it's spinning, sometimes it's not.
Yeah, you'll just have to wait, unfortunately.
Yeah. Weird. Oh, here we go. Okay.
Ready?
Ready.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. Good. All right, we're gonna go again. Go. There, girl. We're gonna go again.
Okay. Go.
And again.
No.
Tragic.
I see it.
Hang on. Not yet.
Okay.
Ready? Go.
Oh my.
All right. And again. All right. That was 7.
Okay.
Go ahead. Good. Go. Last one. Okay. All right. Now single leg hot plant.
Okay.
So, and this one's 8. And this one, Maka, I do or don't have to do every time.
You do. So you're
Yeah.
gonna go spacebar, hop forward, spacebar,
Got it.
spacebar, hop backwards, spacebar, and now it's going to be to the left first and then right.
We're back. Okay. So towards the side first that we're testing.
Mhm.
So the ankle lunge is the only one that we don't, that's continuous.
Correct.
Okay.
Well,
I-
no, you're gonna capture. I guess you'll capture each rep of the ankle lunge, but it's just gonna be timed if that's what you mean.
Okay. That makes more sense. All right. So go ahead. Wait. No. I lied. Sorry. I lied.
And I tripped.
You relax for a second.
Okay. So concerned how fatigued I feel. That's really sad.
Well,
My
and
mom
that's kind of the
scared.
point. Yeah. Because they're trying to get you to be a little. Okay. Stay
So
on the left.
it's working, you guys.
Stay on the left. All right. Go ahead and go forward.
Mhm.
And then come up all the way straight. Good. Now you're gonna hop backwards.
Okay. No.
And come up all the way straight. Good. All right. Now we're gonna hop left. All the way straight. Okay. And now I want you to hop right. Good. Like a boss. Okay. We're gonna do that twice. Yeah.
So one more time forward.
So go ahead and go forward. Okay. Go backwards. Okay. And then go to the left. Okay. I missed
Go
you.
back.
I missed you.
Okay.
Off to the All right, I did a lost balance on that one, so. Okay, now ankle lunge. Okay, so we're going pillow. All right, if you're kneel on your right knee with your left leg in front and foot flat, start with that. Yep, at that 90-degree angle, perfect. So when I say go, you're gonna lean forward so your left knee is as far over your foot as possible without lifting your heel off the ground. Okay.
Okay.
All right, go ahead. Lean.
I mean, there's too many athletes in that.
Okay. All right, and come back to neutral.
Mm-hmm.
Go again. Lean. Hold. Okay, and relax. Come back to neutral. And go again. Good. Keep an angle down. And relax.
Awesome. Is that the last one?
That was it.
Okay, perfect. So now it should pop up like review results or review report.
I think we're working on it.
Oh
Dang.
no. Oh. My watch, this part got stuck in the door, so it just
Can't get rid of.
What's on your screen right now?
It's still like live. The blue dot's not anywhere. It's still like kind of just live recording the graph stuff, but we got a spinning wheel. Okay.
Does it say like 3 out of 3 at the top for the ankle lunge? Like you completed all 3?
It does, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it should pop up review results.
Any day now.
It's probably trying real hard to just populate them all.
So the way to save it is going to be review results. I don't really want you to hit anything. Well, you could press, is there a report at the bottom left?
Yes.
Click report. We're going to save a hard copy of this. So if you hit report, let me know what screen pops up when you do that. Does anything pop up?
Not yet. It's trying. Whoa, we got a big spinning wheel now. Analyzing data. Please wait. Preparing report.
Cool.
Here, you can talk to normal people instead of staring at Lane's legs.
I got Brittany over here, so that's good.
Could you real quick, in my purse is my charger for this computer in the office.
Was the whole person?
Just the charger. Please don't pick up that awful purse. It's so heavy, you guys. Whoop. All right, I got a report.
Okay, so bottom right, there should be an export button.
Yes.
Press that. Then you're going to save the report. I would just say like save it to the desktop. And then we have about 30 minutes. So I feel like it would probably be more beneficial to review the report and like some pieces of it than try and go through the knee module because that's going to take way too long.
Yeah.
So once you save it.
Oh. Okay. Can I just, this PC?
What's on your screen now?
Oh, I'm still just trying to save it because I'm logged in as Ed, remember, and it's like, you need admin permission, and it's funky places. All right. I think we've saved it.
So now we're going to go, there should be like on the left, Head and Shoulders icon. Do you see that?
Yes.
Okay, click on that.
Un momento. It's
Yeah, you're good.
trying to open the report now.
Surface is so slow.
So
Makes me
slow.
sad for you guys.
Here it goes.
It's teaching us patience. It's sharpening us, refining us. It's good for us.
So just know this, like, it may be this slow when you guys are working with patients, though, at the same time. So
Right. Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna go back to this. So it opened up in a web browser and yeah,
that's you exporting it. So then
yes. So now
you'll
the
have
Head
to-
and Shoulders one.
So if you export it, did you save it down, like save it to the desktop?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So yeah, then go back into the application, go to the Head and Shoulders,
Okay.
and then it should bring you back to that home screen where you see all the modules, and then off to the right, it should have that test.
Yep.
Okay, click on that. I think it's like third from the left. It's going to look like a graph. Click on that. And then you should see like all the capture windows and then Lane's video at the bottom.
Once it loads. Here we go. Okay.
Okay. So can you just let me see the screen for a second? We're going to adjust some of those capture windows. So click into the double leg squat for me. It's so
Oh
slow.
my gosh. Painful.
What does that say? Okay.
It's not responding. There we go. Okay. So go down
Second.
to
Double leg squat. So it's a second. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to adjust the capture windows. No, you're
hang on,
perfect.
the legs all the way to the
Oh.
top. Oh, here we go. Squat. Sorry. Okay.
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 Okay. So you see where those capture windows, like the first capture doesn't have a bell curve in it.
Mm-hmm.
So we want to find that data because if we keep that box there, it's going to skew our report.
Okay.
So you're going to click, and I see that spinning circle. I call it the spinning circle of death.
Yeah.
You're going to click on that first blue box, rep 1. So click on that like blue part.
Uh-huh.
And then there should be a small box off to the right. Click and drag and open that window up. Yep. And keep dragging it open, like do it all the way. And then go ahead and stop. Maybe we didn't capture a squat on that one.
Okay.
Okay.
I think because it was still spinning.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay. So you're just going to bring that one back closed. Okay. And then what we're going to do is we're going to fix some of like the second rep. You see how it doesn't come all the way down?
Mhm.
So you're going to click on that blue box again and then click on that. Yep. And open it up and see then how it kind of ends the curve. So it flattens out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to do that on all of the ones where you see like not a nice bell curve. Actually, you've done a really nice job from what I can
I
see.
got better as I went.
Yeah, you've done. Yeah, and it's like that's part of it is like timing and practicing and all that good stuff. So these actually look pretty good. Let's go into like the single leg squat.
Okay. Single leg squat, right.
Oh boy, is that green? I cannot see that.
Yeah, it's yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna just go through and just see like if the bell curves are nice and flat. So click and drag them open so they're, yep, nice bell curves.
Okay.
And then you'll do the same thing with the single leg hop. So single leg hop, you should have 2. So the first bell curve is the loading. The second bell curve is the landing. So you'll want to make sure that flattens out. And you see when you click on the box, how the loss of balance and loss of pelvic control comes up?
Oh, so if I missed it, like
Oh,
yeah,
you can click on it.
I can
go
always
back
click
and click
on
on
it.
Exactly.
So we can press play down here if we want to see, because this one was a funky looking one.
Yep.
Multiple hops, we want to capture all that until it's straight and still. Yep. But that's not a loss of balance.
Oh, you're playing the video. I'm like, what is happening? It's my
Oh.
phone.
Sorry. You're like, I
Oh,
know that voice.
okay.
make sure she comes back up straight.
Okay. Jump.
So that's definitely lost pelvic control.
Alright,
So,
Lynn.
like,
Seriously,
what
you would
I
say pelvic
usually
control
do-
for that versus back.
what
Lots
I
of balance.
usually do is I'll just like make note, like, oh, it's on rep 5. Like I'll usually have like a sheet of paper next to me, rep 5, I need to go back. You know what I mean? Let's go to single leg hop plant and just double check those.
Okay.
And those look good. So let's check your left side. Single leg squat, make sure that there's a nice bell curve.
So like that one. Get it to flatten out.
Yeah, perfect. And then do the same thing for the rest of them. Single leg hop plant.
Okay.
And as you're adjusting, like you'll see, oh no, what does that say?
This was originally captured during the assessment. Would you like to add it now? Oh, what the heck?
So it looks like we didn't complete all the reps. That's okay. You can just press the back arrow
Cancel.
or cancel. Yeah.
Oh.
Wait, what is that? Is that single leg hop?
Single leg hop. Yeah.
On the left?
Yeah.
And all those metrics are there.
I know.
Scroll over.
Oh, it doesn't let you. No.
So if you press cancel,
It just goes away.
go into single leg squat.
Single leg squat.
And then you're going to click and drag, or like it's a touch screen. So scroll so you can see like the last few reps.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And keep going because we did single leg hop right after. Okay, so now you're going to use your pink cursor or like that red cursor. Yeah. And you might want to click and drag that over. And then press play. Is she jumping on that?
Hang on.
It's not letting you play, huh?
Mm-mm.
So you can go back in, go into single leg hop again.
Mhm.
Because I see that. It's all right there. Press the cancel button. And then there should be, oh, you're going to really test me here. There should be like a plus button, maybe at the right bottom of the screen or left bottom of the screen. No no plus buttons anywhere.
Mm-mm. Like a flag, a video, a light.
What if you were to go back into single leg hop plant?
This one.
And then click back into single leg hop. And read me off that again.
This test was not originally captured during the assessment. Would you like to add it now?
That's okay. Or that check mark. Oh, is there a capture window that opens?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so now you're going to use that capture window to open and close to find it. This is very rare that this happens, and I'm saying that to you too, Brittany. So you'll just want to find that data.
So it looks like it's over here.
So it's going to be between the single leg squat and the single leg hop, obviously.
So there's 4, 3, 2, 1.
And you can play the video to see where she hops.
Because they're trying to get you to be a little bit. Okay. Stand on the left. Stand on the left. All right, go ahead and go
Is that
forward.
my voice? Oh my god.
And then come up all the way straight. Good.
Okay, so where you're seeing her reps, that's where you're going to want to capture those windows. But that sounded like a hop to plant.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just keep cruising through just from a time perspective. And then what we might do is we might just
Wait,
get on.
oh, that is single leg hop to plant. Wait, if I go to single leg hop. What? Okay, I don't know.
Let's just go to hop to plant.
Okay. There we go.
Okay, and then just flatten those out.
Like That looks okay. That looks okay. So maybe.
And then once you've accomplished all that, you're going to go to the head and shoulders again. And just know that your single leg hop on the left side is going to be a little skewed.
Okay.
And then you're going to go, there should be a drop down arrow in that, like probably off to the right of the icon of the report.
Yep.
Click regenerate report. And that may change your results just because you closed it in. I just wanted us to make sure that we saved a report.
Yeah.
Just in case it
It's
exploded.
taking forever. Yeah. And so with that single leg hop portion, you're able to add capture windows in. It's so much easier if I'm able to get like onto Teams through your system and like take you through that. So I don't envision that happening. Like I've maybe seen that once or twice in the 7 years that I've been using Dorsivy. But know that we can change it just from a time perspective. Let's just keep going through this. Okay. So here's your results.
Now export this.
You can just keep this one, or you can export it and you can send it to me and I can share my screen. We can go through this. Totally up to you.
I can do that.
Yeah, let's do that because that'll be easier.
Lane to the desktop. I'll call it the one.